question. The question is to ask the Minister of Natural Resources, Energy and Mining to indicate when MARIP Phase 10 will commence so that transformers can be installed at Chankharamu, Kabulufu, Lusane, Kasere, Nkhozo, Bata, Mafumo, Kasongwe, Kayora, Kanyenjere, Vuvu, Kawere Immigration, Karowe, Kasasa, Bawa, Kapatamoyo, Msukulira, Kankoka, and the Magalasi School. And second, inform the House when the Minister will complete the installation of electricity at Banyonga and the Chisumuka health centers. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to inform the honorable member that preparations for MARIP Phase 10 have already commenced. Allow me to report that my ministry is currently undertaking both financial and technical audits to MARIP 9 in order to improve performance of MARIP 10 implementation. However, construction works will start once procurement of power line construction materials has been completed. I would also like to inform the honorable member that Chankharamu, Lusani 1, Lusani 2, Lundu Primary School, Lundu CDSS, Vuvu, and Tanira are some of the sites which will be electrified under MARIP Phase 10, while Kabulufu, Bawa, Sokolo, Bata, and the Kayora Primary School will be electrified in future MARIP phases. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would also like to inform the honorable member that works at Banyongo were already completed and that the site will be connected to the national grid by December 2025. However, the contractor is still working at Simuka and works are expected to be finished by the end of mid-December 2025. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you, Lina. Standing in for Minister of Natural Resources. I see the owner of the question. Supplementary. Then I see Chikwawa West and Zimba South. Yeah, in that order, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to ask a supplementary question to the able minister, leader of this house, son of the soil from Lumpi, who is able at tackling the questions under the Minister of Natural Resources. There is a contradiction in the response from the previous response from the same ministry, where Kayora and Kabruf was mentioned to be included in the MARIP 10. What has necessitated the change? Because a government is a government where there is continuity in terms of what this starts and this continues. I don't have a blame. Maybe there is just a misrepresentation of the facts, but would they consider Kabrufu, because the power line is just passing through Kabrufu. Maybe Kayora is very far, may require additional more resources, but here we are only a transformer, a drop-down transformer. Kabrufu, for your information, is closer to Katowo CDSS, and the electricity is at Katowo CDSS, and yet Kabrufu Primary School, which is producing good results in Rumbi district, is denied of electricity, as well as we cannot to MIP 1 2063 agenda, and in short term 2030 as a mid-income country where people of Kaburufu, just a transformer, or else can the ministry review its guideline or policy that we can buy these transformers through CDF, the 5 billion, so that we support these communities who are in the dark yet near the water? Would you consider revising your policy so that we can use the CDF where we require just a drop-down transformer, we can utilize the 5 billion than wait from MAREP, which takes 10 years before they finish only 2 centers?
Chukwawa West.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker, for recognizing the people of Chukwawa West to ask a supplementary question to the Minister of Natural Resources. I just want to find out from the Minister, how long does it take to compensate when they want to do a line? I have in mind Kanzimbi, where we have a line, but the people have not yet been compensated. It has taken a lot of time. Secondly, the same line has not been completed up to now. And thirdly, if you may consider to also electrify Dausi and Gashtali in MAREP 10, the people of Chukwawa West will really appreciate. Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Chukwawa West. Zimba South.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving just the people of Mzimba South to ask a supplementary question to the Minister sitting in for Minister of Energy. I just wanted to ask the Minister of Energy to consider when he's doing the MAREP 10. We had a site of Mchakachakeni. This Mchakachakeni is where Mzuguola comes from and where he is sitting. We have got huge government structures there. We have got a court, we have got the houses for the TA himself, and we have got CDSS. We have got also a church, a mission there. So it will be really important for him to consider Mchakachaken for MAREP 10. On the other hand, Mr. Speaker, there is a church called St. Monica at Mbangweni. As Roman Catholic have been pushing, the Bambos there, they have been pushing to have electricity. We have got a lot of structures that are there, but they have been struggling to get electricity. If it's possible, please help our colleagues, Roman Catholic people at St. Monica, to have, they just need a transformer, just from Mbangweni Trading Center to St. Monica. It's just more than a few meters there. Maybe you can need maybe 5 to 6 poles for them to have electricity. So please help the people around St. Monica Church at Mbangweni. Thank you so much.
Minister, Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir. And through you, let me thank my honorable colleagues for their supplementary questions. Very important questions indeed. Rumpi West, 2 sites, Kayora and Kabulufu. And I'm happy he already mentioned the utilization of the 5 billion kwacha. Mr. Speaker, sir, the 5 billion kwacha is the game changer. The 5 billion can accommodate all these needs. You can buy electricity poles, you can buy transformers, you can build schools. So there's, where we stand today, we have no reason to worry because we will have adequate resources at our disposal to do as many development projects as we want. Colleagues, for a 5-year parliamentary, life, each constituency will access 25 billion kwacha. I don't know what else one would want. I don't know. So, if we wanted to develop our constituencies, be it electricity, be it water, be it roads, the resources have now been made available to all of us, regardless, irrespective of where you belong. So if one will not come back into this house after 5 years, then that is of your own making. So as to indicate, Honorable Speaker, that Rumpi West, do not despair. The professor is giving you resources that will enable you to bring electricity closer to all these schools and your people. I thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Chikwawa West, the story, the answer would be the same. Few meters away from where power is, we should be able to connect. Money will be available to you. Just plan your works well enough, and then you should be able to have electricity to your people. And I'm just being reminded too, for those that have been omitted, that most of them have already been included on MAREP 10. So questions have been put on the floor. Officials from the ministry are informing me that we don't have to worry. Have already been accommodated in MAREP phase 10. I thank you very much. We're Mzimba South. MAREP 10, yes. You will have the sites mentioned included in MAREP phase 10. I thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you very much, Honorable Leader. We now go to question 15. Honorable Zombali Kangala.
Thank you, the Right Honorable Speaker. I stand to confirm question number 15 that is really coming from the people of Kangala, especially in group Kwindimbuli. Thank you.
Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir. And through you, let me thank the honorable member for the question. The question asks the Minister of Natural Resources, Energy and Mining to consider electrifying the following group villages: Mbalu, Kwindimbule, Chirunga, and Kadewere. Mr. Speaker, sir, to inform the honorable member that group villages Mbalu, Kwindimbule, and Kadewere are not in the MAREP master plan, as the sites were not submitted to in the revised 2025-2030 MAREP master plan. In this regard, Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to ask the honorable member to submit group villages Mbalu, Kwindimbule, and Kadewere through Zomba District Council for my ministry to incorporate them into the MAREP master plan and consider them for electrification in future MAREP phases. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would, on the other hand, like to inform the honorable member that Chirunga is being constructed under MAREP phase 9. The site would have been completed, but it was vandalized just before being commissioned. Let me take this opportunity to, and indeed the whole House, to assist the ministry in sensitizing communities on the evils of vandalizing MAREP infrastructure, which has been on the rise in recent. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you, Leader of the House. Let me take supplementary questions. Yes, Honorable, your constituency? Nzimba Southeast. Nchinji North. And your constituency? Cholo Mangunda. In that order, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for recognizing the people of Mzimba Southeast constituency, the people of Kosolo, Kanjuchi, Kabua, Mgoza. Would like to ask the Minister of Energy and Natural Resources to consider extending the electricity power from Chasefu Trading Center to our main trading center, Kanjuchi, which is about 7 kilometers. We have Nkoma Health Center, Kanjuchi Trading Center, as well as the Kalalato Primary School. Mr. Speaker, sir, as I've already indicated, from Chasefu to Kanjuchi is about 7 kilometers. This is our main trading center where developmental projects are being shaped. I submit, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Nzimba Southeast. Nchinji North.
Thank you so much, Honorable Speaker, Right Honorable Speaker. Mine is just a simple question to the Honorable Minister. First of all, I would like to thank the program of MALEP. It's a very good program. It has made life easier in our respective homes or constituencies. But I just want to highlight one thing, that there are several places where there's a power grid which has just passed a line of electricity passing by on top. So I would like to find out what will happen, or what is it that you can do to make sure that those villages where the power grid has passed, can't you consider them with a step-down transformer so that also them, they should have the same electricity as their respective, or the nearby trading center? I hope you understood, Honorable Minister. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Nchinji North. Cholo Mangunda. If that one is not working, you can use the one next to you. Try another one.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, sir, for yielding the floor to the people of Konjeni Mangunda constituency. I would like to ask the minister to help us. We have the whole senior Chief Nalama in Mangunda ward, where the feasibility study was already done, and all the people responsible were paid their money, that they will be able to receive the lines from the energy minister. But it has taken almost 6 years now, but the work is not getting started. So I'd like to hear from the minister if he can help us, that we be able to have this community electrified. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cholo Mangunda. Leader of those.
Thank you very much. Right Honorable Speaker, before I address the questions, let me inform members that the Ministry of Natural Resources, Energy and Mines has got accent project that will target schools and hospitals in rural areas. So those that have got the issue, those that are in need of electricity in schools and hospitals, accent project is the answer. Now let me attempt the 3 supplementary questions. Mzimba Southeast would like power to be extended to Chasefu, which is 7 kilometers away, and the extension would serve Kachuru, Komba schools. I think in terms of schools, I've already addressed that using accent.
Point of order. Honorable Minister, it should write Kanjuchi Nkoma Health Center, Kanjuchi Trading Center and Nkoma Health Center.
Yeah, Kanjuchi and Nkoma Health Center, and the other one is a school. Like I've indicated, in terms of schools, accent project is now the answer, because I've just been informed that this is where electricity for such infrastructure will be tapped from. Mchinji North, drop down transformers where there's already a line. I should believe that transformers, like I said earlier on, and would be procured using the 5 billion kwacha. I have myself done a bit of study to appreciate how much transformers cost. They will cost you some 100 million, depending on the size, 200 million. So out of the 5 billion, you should be able to procure 3 or 4 transformers and begin to rectify some of these trading centers and areas. That resource would be very handy. So I hope, my dear sister, you will utilize that resource efficiently to ensure that you transform Mchinji North. Choro Konjeni, Mangunda, Senior Chief Ndalama. We've taken note of the need for electricity in the area of Senior Chief Mangunda. Good enough. Studies were already done, and all you're waiting for is a commencement of the project. We've taken note, and just to assure you that the ministry will do the needful. I thank you very much.
Thank you, Leader. We now go to question 16, coming from Honorable Machinga Southeast.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I rise to confirm that question number 16 on today's order paper is indeed coming from the people of Machinga Southeast. Thank you.
Thank you, Machinga Southeast. Honorable Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir, and through you, let me thank the honorable member for Machinga Southeast for the question, and the question is to ask the Ministry of Resources, Energy and Mining to consider electrifying the following trading centers: Mlaluwere, Muwawa, Mayera, Mania, and Mwenye. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to inform the honorable member that the Mlaluwere Trading Center is not in the MAREP master plan, as the site was not submitted to be incorporated in the revised 2025-2030 MAREP Master Plan. In this regard, Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to guide the honorable member to submit Malawi Trading Center through Machinga District Council for the ministry to incorporate it into MAREP Master Plan for electrification in the future MAREP phases. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like, on the other hand, to inform the honorable member that Muwawa and Mwenye trading centers will be electrified under MAREP Phase 10. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would also like to inform the honorable member that Mayera and Mania trading centers are in the MAREP Master Plan and will be considered for electrification in the future phases. I thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you, Leader of the House. I see your constituency, Honorable?
Salima North.
Salima?
North.
Salima North.
Yes.
Dedza Kasina. Honorable, your constituency? Come again?
Mbayani Musa Magasa constituency.
Planta Mbayani Magasa.
Musa Magasa.
Okay. In that order, please. We're starting with Salima North.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for recognizing the people of Salima North. I would like to just plead with the minister if they can consider giving us electricity at Makion Health Center, where we are using solar at the moment, and it only lights for less than 5 hours. And after that, there is no electricity. So we have been having serious incidents whereby there is no electricity, and then somebody is giving birth. So we wanted to ask if they can consider us as soon as possible. But also, we have another business area at Chitiba Trading Center, whereby it's just nearby the lake, where fishermen come and do their business, but there is no electricity, whereby if we supply them electricity as soon as possible, it can help them maybe to sustain their business as they are operating. So I would rather ask the minister to consider these two areas as soon as possible. There are several areas like Gwele and also Sitima, the high density areas. If we provide them electricity, we can help the young people to do business. They are welders, others operating barber shops, and even maize mills. So we can ease the life of the people if this is considered as soon as possible. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Dedza Kasina.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Thank you for recognizing people of Dedza Kasina to ask the Minister of Natural Resources supplementary. Mine is a follow-up to the ministry. Under MAREP Phase 9, they already did a feasibility study. They inspected the Magwinja Trading Center, Mitawa Trading Center, Padamelon, the CDSS, where there's a new block there, a laboratory block, where they are to do electrification. So too at Gwengwere and the Kakome Trading Center. It has been months, close to 7 months, since the ESCOM officials went there and do inspections. There have been stories of poles, that they are looking for poles and everything. So I wanted to ask an update from the minister as to when should people of the Kasina expect to have these sites have electricity. I submit, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you. Blanta Mbayani Magasa.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, sir. Let me first of all congratulate you for being elected to the position of Speaker. This is my first time to speak in the House after so many attempts to be recognized, so I'm happy that you've recognized me. Thank you so much. On behalf of the people of Mbayani Musa Magasa, I wanted to find out through the Minister of Energy, Natural Resources and Energy and Mining, the criteria used to have power to various places regarding the blackouts that we are having. In my constituency, which covers Mbayani Township and the Chemusa Township, the period that is there when a blackout is experienced is just too much, in the sense that it's affecting those that do barber shop and the saloon business. In other ways, if they do not have electricity, then they do not have food on their table. So I just wanted to find out through the Minister of Natural Resources, Energy and Mining, what criteria is used to have that this area is going to have so many hours, that area so many hours. Just wanted to find out on that because it's just too much. Thank you.
Thank you. Leader, are you taking those questions?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir. And through you, let me thank all my honorable colleagues for their various supplementary questions. Very, very important questions indeed. Let me begin with Salima North, particularly Makioni Health Center, as well as Chitiba Trading Center. I wish to inform the honorable member that Makioni Health Center is on accent project and will be prioritized. Chitiba Trading Center is on MAREP phase 10. So you can let's be assured that all these that you have mentioned will be electrified, honorable member. There's Casina. Just to inform my dear brother that the centers of data are on the same stretch and will be done under MAREP 10. So you can let's be assured that once MAREP 10 rolls out, all the centers that you have mentioned will benefit from electricity. Blantyre Mbayani Musa Magasa, criteria used. First of all, you need by the sites that require electricity. And when that is done, you take them to Blantyre District Council. And then from there, the process rolls. So in terms of criteria, once the council is satisfied, convinced that the centers do require electricity, they will be put on the priority list. In terms of power rationing, I may not be very competent really to address that question. I should believe that you submit a proper question that the Minister of Energy, the Minister of Natural Resources, Energy and Mines will consider at an appropriate time. For now, I may not to respond to that question. I submit, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you, Leader of the House. We now move to Ministry of Agriculture, Irrigation and Water Development, starting with question 17. Rumpi West is on fire. Rumpi West.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I think I'm wearing your shoes, but in a different form, unless if you anoint me to get the whole of the anointing that you had for the 5 years. So I'm another Suleiman of this time.
Please
Mr. Speaker,
proceed,
sir,
Rumpi West.
Question
Thank
number
you.
17 really comes from the people of Rumpi West. But as I confirm, let me apologize to the minister. Some of the contents of the questions, with the period that it has taken, some events might have changed. But for the sake of informing the people of Rumpi West who sent me, who might have missed some of the minister's updates, this is their time to hear what she said and some of the things that are new that she has brought. I confirm.
Thank you, Rumpi West. Minister of Agriculture.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir. Allow me to say good afternoon to you and the whole House. Mr. Speaker, sir, thank the Honorable Member for Rumpi West for his questions. The first question is asking the ministry, or the minister, I should say, to explain what measures the government is taking to ensure that people in Rumpi district, particularly in Rumpi West, do not face hunger, noting that the MVAC report omitted the district and that 20 bags per ADC is inadequate. Mr. Speaker, sir, once again, I thank the Honorable Member for Rumpi West for raising this important question concerning food security interventions in Rumpi district. Mr. Speaker, sir, let me begin by informing this august House that, as pointed out by the member from Rumpi West, there have been good developments. The last announcement was made by the President, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika. Mr. Speaker, sir, the President recently declared a state of emergency in all the 28 district councils and 4 cities following widespread food insecurity affecting the entire country. Rumpi district is among one of these districts, with the MVAC report indicating that 13,234 people are affected in the districts, translating to 2,941 households. Mr. Speaker, sir, although the Honorable Member notes that Rumpi was omitted earlier, the final consolidated MVAC figures fully recognize Rumpi district among the affected areas. Consequently, Rumpi district, Rumpi West, is already included in the National Response Plan. Mr. Speaker, sir, government through the Department of Disaster Management Affairs, DODMA, is working with district councils and local structures to ensure that allocations are delivered efficiently and reach all targeted households. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you, Minister of Agriculture. I see the owner of the question.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, sir, I think the question had several subsidiaries to do how many beneficiaries, AIP, and so on. I don't know, the minister will take it at a later date. But basing on the response, what mechanism has the minister put in place to make sure West, especially the beneficiaries, because we don't know really how many people are going to benefit in Rumpi West and how transparent it will be, since with the ruling of the court that members are, yes, as much as we are saying they are allowed, but most of the things that are happening at the districts, members of parliament are not involved. So, my friend,
Thank
I
you.
represent Rumpi West.
Are you done? Thank you, Rumpi West. Minister of Agriculture.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. As the honorable member for Rumpi West has pointed out, the decision by Dodma is not a political undertaking. So the fact that members of parliament are not involved will not be an issue. Every citizen can be involved because this distribution is being done to all Malawians regardless of their political affiliation. And if members of parliament would want to be involved, I encourage them to do so, but they should not do so on the basis of their political affiliation. They should do so as people of influence who would want this process to be undertaken with all the integrity that it deserves. I think I should stop there, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you. Point of order? Casina,
yes,
Mr. Point of order?
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Speaker, sir. I wanted this House through you, Mr. Speaker, to know, I know the Minister of Agriculture is responsible for food, but I'm also aware that His Excellency, the State President, has put Dodma, who are responsible for disputing this relief maize, in the office of a first Vice President. Who will be able to respond to these issues in this House? Is it through the same Minister of Agriculture, Minister of State, or who? Because Dodma now is under the first Vice President, but she is responsible for food security as the Minister of Agriculture. So the Zagasin want to know, because we also have issues to do with Dodma maize in the Zagasin. I submit, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Dezakasina, you are aware that the government is responsive, it's a collective responsibility, and I'm sure through the leader, any minister would be able to respond depending on the questions. If it's to do with agriculture, if it's to do food security, the minister is right here, and she is ably responding, despite the fact that the assignment has also been given to the Vice President. They are working together, and I'm sure she will competently respond on behalf of the President. Any supplementary questions? Mangochi West? Your constituency? Nchinji Northeast and Karonga Town. In that order, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, for this opportunity again to the people of Mangochi West to ask a supplementary question to the Minister of Agriculture, Irrigation and Water Development. Through you, Right Honorable Speaker, I would like to ask the Honorable Minister as to what criteria was used to allocate the number of beneficiaries for the relief food to our TAs. I'm asking this just because, Mr. Speaker, my constituency have got 3 TAs, TA Chamba, TA Nankumba, and the sub-TA Kapichi, within a same EPA of Nankumba. At TA Chamba and TA Kapichi, the numbers are good, but only TA Nankumba, within the same environment, was given very few number of beneficiaries. With that, I would like to know what criteria was used, just because we do share the same geographical area and the people are being affected equally as well. Thank you. All right, Honorable Speaker, sir.
Thank you, Mangochi West. Mchinji North. Proceed.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, sir, for granting people of Mchinji Northeast an opportunity to ask a supplementary question to the Minister of Agriculture and Water Development. The question is similar to the honorable member who has just resumed the seat. I also wanted to find out what criteria was used to identify the beneficiaries, because the Mchinji Northeast constituency has 3 tiers as well. If you look at the population itself, it's huge, over 100,000 people, but only 4,000, around 4,000 beneficiaries were identified, which caused a lot of differences among the beneficiaries. People are pointing fingers at tiers on how these beneficiaries were identified. So I just wanted to get that clarification. How did you identify these beneficiaries? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Leader of the House, you might consider to extend time so that the Minister of Agriculture is able to respond.
Indeed, Right Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that time be extended to allow for the Minister of Agriculture to respond to all the supplementary questions, but to also add that later this afternoon, Parliament will have to consider composition of the various committees. So we'll need to create space for that activity. I submit, Right Honorable Speaker.
Leader, you have brought in 2 issues, but dispose of one motion first to extend time. Honourable members, point of order. Yes, we are extending time so that we give you a chance to ask. Honourable members, we have a question to extend time to allow Honourable Minister of Agriculture to respond to the supplementary questions. Those of that opinion say aye. Those of the contrary view say no. The ayes have it and the motion is carried. Let me now recognize Karonga Town.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for considering the people of Karonga Town to raise a supplementary question on the issue of food security. I'm following up on what Honorable Member for Lumpi West had actually asked. And actually the other members have also talked about on the same issue with regards to the numbers. I just wanted to ask the Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Irrigation and Water Development, if they can consider using the IPC2 figures from MVAC, because we have issues with the figures that we are using right now. The IPC3 has resulted to many areas having less numbers or having less caseloads. That's why we have problems in targeting. So I wanted to ask if we may come, maybe go away from the tradition of using IPC3, and then we go to, maybe for this year only, consider using MVAC IPC2. This will solve a lot of issues. Already the president has shown the goodwill of declaring the whole country a disaster, state of disaster, and the figures that we're talking about, they don't speak with what the president has said. There are very few figures, the case loads are very small, and then we're talking of the state of disaster. Like for Karonga town, we are talking about 417 households benefiting. And if we have 3 GVHs there, Karonga town, if we divide the 417 into 3 GVHs, we are getting 139 households per GVH. So that is, I don't think we can solve the problem of hunger, and we may have a lot of people dying, which is not the wish of the government. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Karonga Town. Minister of Agriculture.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir. I would like to thank the distinguished 3 members of Parliament for their supplementary questions. Mr. Speaker, sir, if I may be allowed to answer all those questions at once, because it's actually the same kind of question. Mr. Speaker, sir, the criteria that we used in the identification of beneficiaries was very scientific. We used the IPC3, and as the MVAC report stated, there are 4 million affected people in this country, and these are in various districts. The MVAC report is revised on several occasions, and the final one is the one that was used by the president to declare that in all the 32 districts, if I may call them as such, were affected. In that regard, Mr. Speaker, sir, let me explain that once these figures are determined, MVAC itself, using the IPC3, identifies the number of people in each district that are affected. This number is given to the councils, and the councils, again, using the same scientific method, they identify the beneficiaries or affected households in the traditional authorities, and that cascades all the way down to the individual beneficiaries. I would want to agree to the member for Karonga Town that maybe it's high time we looked at the to see if they best suit the kind of identification that we would want to use as a country. But let me say quickly that this is international. For us to get assistance from our partners or other places, we need to use a more scientific method, and as of now, the most acceptable is the MVAC IPCs. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, perhaps one would also want to look at the numbers. We are saying 4 million people are to be affected. If we look at the numbers that we have in this country, one should not expect that each and every person in our constituencies should be assisted. We are looking at the most vulnerable in a particular area. Let me also hasten to say, Mr. Speaker, sir, that the list of beneficiaries is open to all MPs, and I said this when I was actually putting up my statement. MPs are free to get this list, and if need be, it can be brought here for everybody to see what has gone to what district. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Is that a commitment, Honorable Minister? or those that want to see it can approach you.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, sir. It's a very transparent process.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, for that clarification. Honorable members, I see leader standing.
Right Honorable Speaker, I now stand to move a motion that entire order paper be produced in order to allow the House approve membership to parliamentary committees as recommended by the Business Committee.
Honourable members, we have a motion on the floor. The motion is to allow that a supplementary order paper be produced in order to contain formation of parliamentary committees. Those of that opinion say aye. Those of the contrary view say no. The ayes have it and the motion is carried. Honourable members, before I suspend the House, Rumpi East, are you in the House?
Yes,
how are you
Honourable
feeling
Minister.
now?
At least, but if Honorable Zomba Malosa can have the things, I'll be better.
Thank you. Are your visitors still around? Visitors, Rumpi East, please stand again. Your MP is now in the House. She had a minor issue, but she's now better. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to Parliament. Thank you, Rumpi East. I'm sure Zomba East has found her things, and that is in order. Honourable members, I now suspend the House for lunch break. We'll be back at 2 o'clock. House suspended.